Yo, what's going on, guys? Lejeune here, and I'm back with another video. Now, as you guys see the title of the video, yes, I will be going over new information we received on the 11th going towards Avengers. Now, you gotta go on Game Informer if you guys want to see more of this post. I will leave it in the link below if you guys want to see it. So now, let's get into the video. Now, Andrew Reiner, if you guys don't know who he is, he was at E3 and he was able to see 25 minutes of gameplay. And he goes on to and discuss about the gameplay for each Avenger and confirming there is a skill tree and customizing your hero and gear. Yes, you can customize your hero and your gear, and there's a skill tree. I called it from the beginning. I knew it was gonna be a skill tree. But before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you can know whenever I upload a video or go live. Now let's get into the video. Now I will be summing up my description for each Avenger. Now, cause if I just say what it says in the article, I will legit be here forever. Now, for Andrew, he states that Thor's first move is smashing the ground, entering the battlefield. Thor engages his enemies, swinging wildly with his hammer, altering who it hits and who it attacks. Now, he also states that the combat is similar to Arkham games, but there's no counter or lock-ons while he was watching the gameplay. Now, Thor goes on to electrify his hammer for powerful attacks, and super move with the R1 and L1 button causes a powerful crowd control move that calls down lightning blasts and causes shock waves. Now, that was a brief description of what Thor can do with his gameplay, which Andrew was able to see. Now we're going to move on to Iron Man. Now for Iron Man, Tony uses his hand beams on little threats while flying and dodging hazardous environments while in the battlefield. Now he gets to fight 10 enemies at once in his gameplay that he was able to see. Now Tony was hovering, using his arc reactor and using his fist to actually fight, landing on the ground, defeating enemies. I know it was a short, brief description of what Iron Man does, but that was kind of all he really described about that. Now we finna get into the Hulk. Now when we get into the Hulk, before he turns, Bruce is on the helicarrier with Black Widow, and he takes off his glasses and he then gets angry, then jumps off the helicarrier, then turns into the Hulk. Now in the description it says Hulk is probably the most polished character in the game right now, because if you know Thor, his beard, his hair, Black Widow hair, it just looks kind of off to me when I really look at it 2 times or more. You could just tell that it's a little bit off, but it's not that bad. But then again, if you look at the Hulk compared to what they look like in the game, during the trailer, you could tell that the Hulk was way more polished than that. Now we finna get into some of the gameplay that he was able to see with the Hulk. Now, believe it or not, Hulk picks up 2 enemies at once and can slam them together. Now, the player is able to control the way Hulk jumps and control where he goes. It is for you Hulk fans, this is gonna really be good for you, bro. And he is required to wall run, but the Hulk can't wall run. He got too much muscle to do that. But he instead of doing that, he grabs the steel from the bridge and bends it a little bit so he can grab on it and just go to the next destination he has to go to. And also for you OG Hulk fans, man, the Thunderclap returns. Yes, the Thunderclap is back. I just cannot wait to see what it looks like in the game doing the Thunderclap. And he also does his his iconic Hulk smash. If you guys didn't know that, by the way, it was in the trailer, so you should. Now we're finna get into Captain America. Now Captain America is what you think he is. He's the Winter. He is. I was finna say Winter Soldier. Oh my god, he's a soldier, so he's gonna do soldier type moves. Now it's a little different with his shield, and I would tell you how different it is. Now in the description it says Cap uses his fists and feet for combos, and he also does the shield throw, and it can be charged with electricity with a question mark. He put a question mark on it because when he was watching it, I guess I'm just describing it right now, he had burst electricity on it. You know how it is with some of the superhero games. You charge up a move, you see like a little spark or something. I'm guessing that's what he saw. But also you can ricochet your shield off of enemies, and there's also R1 to throw your shield. And probably when you hold R1, you could do the charge move for your shield, so you can ricochet it off of enemies. Now Cap has a special attack. Now Cap charges his shield and it starts to glow red, and he slams it on the ground, creating a shockwave blast. Now I can't. That's pretty something. That's pretty cool when I think about it. Cause when I think about it, I think Cap really hasn't had really a good a super attack, I guess you could say. But I'm really good. I'm glad to see what this could look like for Cap. Probably make Cap one of them, probably a playable character in the beginning of the game. Well, that's if he's dead or not. I don't know if he's dead or not. I'm think he's not dead. Unless I see a body, he's not dead. But for Black Widow, it's a little details he went into for Black Widow. It's more detail going in with Black Widow, but it also involves Taskmaster and how he flies with his jetpack, and she jumps on the jetpack, and you have to do cinematic cuts, quick time events, and you spam square and stuff. So that's why I didn't really want to go into it that much. But she also has guns she can fire, but he also stated it's in third person also, but it does low damage. So she keeping her distance from Taskmaster, because Taskmaster, as you know, if he see you do a move, he can repeat it. So she was trying to avoid that from happening by just shooting her guns. Now she also has a visible cloak. She goes, I don't know what she presses to go invisible, but that's what he said. She goes invisible to sneak up on Taskmaster. And her wrist, if you guys know Black Widow, her wrist, it could be engulfed with electricity, so she could probably go in for the sneak kill on Taskmaster and probably hit him with her hands, since it's engulfed with electricity, or she has a dagger or something, I don't know. Her Black Widow, she's an assassin, so she probably got all types of tricks up her sleeve. Now that was all for the characters for the Avengers, all the gameplay that he described in that article. Now this is when stuff starts to get juicy, and when all the stuff I said earlier was confirmed. Now matchmaking is confirmed. If you're solo or you're doing co-op or multiplayer before, and you don't have nobody to play with, you'll get matched up with people. So I confirmed that from the beginning, so I need my props. Now for the gear, now this is when it really gets juicy. New gear can be obtained from enemies in story wars. Bruh. That means you could get drops from enemies while you're in that type of mission, probably even bosses, and get rewards at the end of the story, like you know how it is in, for example, like Destiny or something. So, and you could also customize that gear too. So that makes it even better. So you can make it your character look any type of way you want it to look. Well, not any type of way, but you can make it look what personally looks good for you. Now, every hero has their own skill tree. I confirmed it. I knew they was going to have skill trees. I said it from the beginning. I don't think nobody said they was going to have skill trees, but I said it. You could go back on I think it was my third video. I think it's the video before the live stream when I said it was going to have a skill tree or not. But I called it. I knew it was going to have skill trees. And it said you could customize your own character skill tree too. You could pick any skills you want just to go into that mission. I knew it was going. I just had a thought in my brain it was going to have a skill tree. I just know it. I predict the future. Let me stop being corny. But yeah, that's all he really describes after that. After that, he goes into saying that he couldn't get any more details off of it. He also, after the gameplay was over, a crowd, 4 people asked if you could play as Hulk, and in the same instances, say for instance, like 4 people could play as Hulk. That's what the people was basically asking. He did not answer their questions. So after that, he said, the game will come out May 15th of 2020, and be expected in the beta. For PlayStation, it comes early. For other consoles, it doesn't. So yeah, that was basically it. That's all we got to know. Now, tell me what you guys think about this. We got matchmaking confirmed. We get gear from story rewards and loot. It drops from enemies. And tell me what you think about the skill trees, because it's basically confirmed they got skill trees. It's confirmed now. So tell me what you guys think about this. And also, what character will you be most excited to play as when the game come out? That's my question of the day. I should have said it in the beginning, but oh well. But I just want to know, what character would you play as soon as this game come out? You already know who I'm going to play. I'm probably going to play as Spider-Man or the Hulk. So those are my two characters I like to go with when I first started playing the game. And just tell me what yours is in the comments, and we just go talk about it. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That was all I have to say. And also, if you guys want me to have a stream on Saturday, just type in hashtag Avengers in the comments, and I'll think about doing the stream, and we could just talk about everything that was just brought onto us. So now for the Avengers. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, to make sure you turn on post notifications so you know when I'm live or uploading the video. And have a good day.